Jake Browning has the Bengals believing they can survive without Joe Burrow, at least for now. Burrow's injury, feared to be a grade 3 turf toe that could require surgery, casts a heavy shadow on Cincinnati's season. If he's sidelined for months, their hopes dim quickly. But on Sunday against the Jaguars, Browning showed he can keep the Bengals afloat. Despite throwing 3 interceptions, he steadied himself, pushed through adversity, and orchestrated a dramatic 92-yard drive that ended with him running in the game-winning touchdown in the final seconds. He isn't Burrow, but his resilience gives Cincinnati a chance to stay alive. In Dallas, the Cowboys proved they're finding their identity in a wild 40-37 overtime win over the Giants. Russell Wilson gave New York life with big plays, but Dallas had answers every time. Rookie kicker Brandon Aubrey was the star, booming a 64-yarder to tie the game and drilling the winner in overtime. Head coach Brian Schottenheimer called it a defining moment, praising the culture his team is building. The Eagles, meanwhile, leaned on their greatest strength once again, the offensive line. In a gritty 20-17 win over the Chiefs, Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata, and company imposed their will, controlling the trenches and choking away the clock late. Jalen Hurts didn't need to be flashy. Saquon Barkley was steady, and Devonta Smith delivered in key moments. For Kansas City, questions linger about Travis Kelce, who struggled again, and about whether this team has enough firepower around Patrick Mahomes. Out west, the Seahawks spoiled Aaron Rodgers' home debut in Pittsburgh. Sam Darnold, once left for dead in the league, showed poise and growth. After a rough first half, he led Seattle to 24 unanswered second-half points in a 31-17 win. Kenneth Walker sealed it with a 19-yard touchdown run, while the defense held Rodgers in check. Suddenly, Seattle looks dangerous in the NFC West. The Cardinals flashed both promise and inexperience in a narrow escape against Carolina. After storming to a 27-3 lead, they nearly collapsed, needing a late defensive stand to hold on. Veteran Calais Campbell said the team must learn consistency if it wants to be taken seriously. And in Detroit, the Lions roared back from a sloppy opener with a 52-point explosion against the Bears. Jared Goff threw 5 touchdowns, Amon-Ra St. Brown dominated, and Jahmyr Gibbs fueled a resurgent ground game. Week 2 left plenty to debate, but one theme is clear: resilience defines the contenders.